work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. It's an Indian summer afternoon, perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go, set, Moody base. Let's go, let's go. Get it.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big play there on the first play of the game. 56 yards on the ground. They had trouble stopping the run last week in a loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like that where you gave up big yards running the football. This is not the way to go about it. It looks exactly as it did just a week ago.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Check pass.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Marlon Mack, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he's upended at 33 following a good pickup of 8. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Switch, 11. Let's go. 25.
Here's Ryan. Jones has it. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. And this one to Treadwell, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now they'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
61, matchbox lights, snap.
On first down, Eason. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Down, 50, plant, and Alpha. First down. 45.
On first and 10, Eason. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42, and he'll picked off near the 42, and hit this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
51, down. Just like that. Hey, ready to go.
4th down. Here's Ryan. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
25, check 25. Topper.
On first down, it's Gurley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up first. On first and 10, it's Ryan. It's caught by Treadwell. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Ryan.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts have taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan. Complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Ryan now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the Falcon 1st down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Second and 5 now. Ryan to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Ryan now 9 of 11 passing in this 1st half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. Anthony Walker, the other Colts linebacker with over 100 tackles a year ago, making the play there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now it's Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley, as the 1st half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from
You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom! Big hit all day. Sack City, baby. Ready, set.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Come on, fellas.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Now a draw play for Gurley. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Allen on to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Throwing on first down. Eason finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Eason rolling to his right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
94.
Off play action. Eason. That's going to be caught. The first catch for Jeffrey. Good enough for a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
Watch 9, watch 9.
Second and 1. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So it's third and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Looking to throw. Eason. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trey Burton. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 27, Ryan. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Ryan now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Ryan to throw. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Falcons on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Ryan, eluding the pressure right, and able to find Graham, complete. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons. Matt Ryan trying to lead the Falcons from behind. Last year in 16 starts, just 1 fourth-quarter comeback for the QB. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Ryan. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion. And he will take it in for a Falcon.
D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Off the play fake. Eason. Going to look deep for Jeffrey. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Eason. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Contact brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
61, matchbox, light.
Throwing again. Eason. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Eason. And he can't get up last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Ryan. He's got the first down and more past midfield. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Ready. Right 25. 20. 20. 20. 20.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Jones. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, you had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Ryan. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Now it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. He's got it at the 15. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute winning on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Atlanta, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1.